In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to make your own very FiveM server. Did you know that creating your own FiveM server can be done in just a few simple steps? Imagine having your own custom gaming experience. In this video, you will learn how to set up your own FiveM server, giving you the freedom to create the gaming world you always wanted. Many gamers struggle with the technical aspect of creating a FiveM server, feeling overwhelmed with the process and unsure where to start. We'll break down the entire setup process, covering everything from downloading the necessary files to configuring the server settings and adding custom scripts. Watch as we tackle the most challenging part of the server, setting up, troubleshooting, common issues, ensuring that everything is ready for your first game session. Okay, so first we're going to go here and you're going to go to your desktop. This is for a localhost server. I created a new folder. All you gotta do is that, and I left a link in the description. You're gonna go to this website. We're gonna download the file, and while that downloads, you can head over to this page and have it up, because we're gonna need that as soon as we have this file downloaded. This is where you make the server CFG. This is where you start your scripts. This is where you change the name of your server. This is where you can set the game build, change the logo. You can set up admin permissions in here, and this is where you change how many players are allowed on your server. If you set it to 8, then you can use custom clothing assets like EUP and stuff like that without having to pay money to be able to do that. Okay, so now that it's downloaded, we're going to open up the file. You're going to go in here, you hit Control A. You want to drag and drop everything into your new folder that you just created. Okay, now that we did that, we're going to open up a new note. Just open up your notepad. And as you see, I already pasted it on here. But what you want to do is go to this website that I left in the description. You want to copy all of this. So just do that, Control C, or hit copy, right click and hit copy. And then you want to go to your note. You want to paste it into here. Okay. So once you paste it into here, there's going to be a link in the description for FiveM Keymaster. Now I cannot show you that website because it would show my IP address. But all you got to do is go to that link and create a new server. Follow the steps it tells you there. There'll be a link in the description to find your IP address. You put that in there. You name that. You copy the key that it gives you and you put it right here where it says SV license key. So once you have that done, you're going to hit File, Save As. You're going to navigate to this file, which I'm just going to copy the top of it. So you're going to go there, and then you go back to this. You're going to paste that in there, and then where it says text documents, you want to change to all files. Then you want to type in server.cfg, just like that, and hit Save. Now what you want to do is create a new one, create a new tab or whatever note system you have. And then you want to go back to this web page, and on this web page you want to copy this right here. Don't copy this top part, just the bottom part. Copy that, Control C, or right click and hit copy, paste that there. But instead of how this says this, you want to come here, copy this address, Control A, Control C, go back here, and you want to paste that right there. And then you want to hit Control S or Control AS. And then you want to hit all files and name it run.bat and hit enter. Okay, so once you have that done, you pretty much just created your FiveM server. But there's one more step we have to do. We have to go back here and we have to download the CFX server data. So you want to hit code, download zip. Now these are the basic resources for your FiveM server to run. So you want to open up that file, open up that, drag the resource folder right into your folder. And then once you do that, the server is up and we can hit run. So we'll start it up, double click run. If it's going to work. Well, while that's booting up, we are going to Okay, sorry, I'm back. So the issue was my folder. Make sure your folder does not have a space in it. I usually name my folders, so I haven't had that issue before, because usually I name it whatever my server's can be called. So once you have your folder, make sure there's no space, and now you're going to click run, and your server will boot up. So now we can go on FiveM, and once your FiveM loads up, we can connect to the server and see that it's working. Apologize about all the issues we were having. It was one simple fix. It was all just rename your folder to something that doesn't have a space. So while that's loading up, we can get to our next part. We're going to install a simple resource. Something to be able to spawn your cars in, change your character, customize your character, and spawn weapons in. It's going to be called vmenu. I'm going to leave the link in the description. It's going to take you right to the GitHub page, and that is where we're going to download. That's the wrong one. We're going to download a vmenu so we can be able to spawn things in, change our character, and no clip around the map and teleport. Go to this page. We're going to click download on vmenu. We're going to open that up. Okay, we're going to minimize that. So on here, right here, connect to Space Routes PC /LAN. You're going to click that right there. You're going to click OK. And then it's going to reboot it, transition you to another build because I was on a different build that my server is running on. So once that boots back up, we'll be in our FiveM server. If you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment and suggest any other type of videos I should make for you guys. Connect back to LAN. As you can see, it's connecting the server. Now this is the default loading screen for your server. You can add your own custom loading screen and stuff like that. I might make a video on how to do that stuff. But once this loads in, we'll be in our own GTA world of FiveM. Once this loads, we'll be in. It's at 80%. And is there any other, like, I can show you all how to add custom clothing, custom pets, custom cars, custom weapons. Anything y'all would like to see, just comment below and I'll make a video on it. Trying to be here so I can help out people. Alright, so as you can see, we are in our own GTA world. And now that we're here, there's nothing, there's chat, the default chat, but there's no menus or anything to spawn anything in. So we're going to hit F8 and we're going to type in quit. Now that link that I put in the description, vmenu, you want to download that, open it up, and now you want to go over here to your folder. You want to close your FiveM server. Go to resources. You want to hit create new folder. Type in vmenu. Control A, Control C, that's the name. You want to drag your files over into here. Close that. You want to go back to your main folder. You want to go to your server CFG. Hit edit with notepad. And then you want to go here. And you want to type in ensure or start. It's up to you. Both of them will work. You want to hit file, save, or Control S. Go back here, run your server. It's going to say warning you don't have permissions set up because we did not set up vmenu permissions. Now we're going to load up FiveM, and the default button for it's going to be M. But once you set up your FiveM permissions, you can change the button to be whatever you would like. And you can customize different files in there to have different access to certain things. But we're just going to do that. This is just going to get you the basic vmenu so you'll be able to spawn cars in and do stuff like that. We'll worry about permissions at a later date. I can do another video how to go through permissions and customize it to your likings and stuff like that. Now this is going to be a home hosted server, so you would have to port forward and people will be connecting through your IP address, or you could buy a game server off of a hosting provider, or you could buy a VPS like I do and pretty much do this exact same steps, but it's a computer owned by someone else. I'll leave a link in the description to the VPS, and I'll also leave a link in the description to the game server. So now we're in the FiveM server. You see there's no permissions, default permissions will be used. You hit F2, you can no clip. If you hit M, you have your vmenu server, and you can go in here and create a character, respond weapons in. You hit get all weapons. To be able to change the weather and everything, we have to set up permissions. But in here, you can sit here, you can spawn on the baller. You can get all guns, you have all the guns in the world. Your own little server, you can do what you will like with it. So that's pretty much how to install vmenu in your FiveM server. To wrap up, we've covered the essential steps to create your own FiveM server, embracing the key points to remember for a successful launch. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to check out my other tutorials on my FiveM server, customization, and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day, y'all.